Well, within hours of Coadjutor Archbishop Michael Burns' arrival Monday, yet another lawsuit was filed against the church for claims of sexual abuse. There are now a total of 10 victims suing the Archdiocese of Agana. This latest accuser is another one of former Guam priest Father Louis Briard's alleged victims.
The details are similar to others who have accused Father Louis Briard of sexually assaulting them. It happened in the 1970s at the San Isidro Catholic Church in Malolo. The latest accuser, Anthony J. Vega-Fria, who was only 12 at the time, says Briard for several years sexually abused him and several other altar boys. The complaint states that Briard enticed the boys, convinced their parents that they needed to sleep over to help with church duties the following day, and that during that time, Briard forced the children to watch as he sexually molested other altar boys. In fact, court documents state that Briard would drug the boys by making them drink wine. In a signed statement, Briard confessed to sexually abusing 20 or more boys. He wrote that, quote, "At that time, I did believe that the boys enjoyed the sexual contact, and I also had self-gratification as well," end quote. Vega-Fria says in his complaint that Briard also talked about pornography and even showed the boys some pornographic images. This is now the 10th lawsuit filed against the Archdiocese of Agana since the civil statute of limitations for sexual abuse claims was lifted. Out of the 10, 5 were filed against Briard, 4 against Archbishop Anthony Aparon, and 1 against the now deceased Chalampago priest, Father Antonio Cruz. The 5 who filed against Father Briard are Anthony Vega-Fria, Vicente San Nicolas, Leo Tudela, Bruce Diaz, and Vicente Guerrero Perez. Those who filed against Archbishop Aparon are Roy Quintanilla, Walter Denton, Roland Sandia, and the estate of Joseph Sonny Caneta, the late son of Doris Concepcion. Paul Borja is so far the lone accuser who filed against Father Antonio Cruz. The lawsuit blames the Archdiocese for essentially allowing Briard to continue to molest altar servers by, quote, concealing evidence of Briard's sexual abuse, failing to intervene to prevent ongoing and or further sexual abuse, end quote. As previously reported by other alleged victims, Briard admitted that he had confessed to other church authorities, including Bishop Apollinaris Baumgartner, who told Briard to pray for penance. Further, court documents state that the church's policies contradicted their responsibilities to protect children, quote, for no other purpose than to avoid scandal, maintain secrecy, and preserve loyalty to fellow clergy, including child molesting clergy, end quote.
The lawsuit doesn't specify an amount Vega-Fria is seeking in damages, only damages to be proven at trial and costs for attorney's fees. You can read the lawsuit at PacificNewsCenter.com.